Hey guys, we are in day 171 in our Bible reading plan. 1 Kings 10 through 12 and Proverbs 10, 15 through 32. Oh man, it hurts to read Solomon's life, doesn't it? The big idea summarizes what I think about today's reading. It's that even the wisest of men can be led astray by what he loves the most, or what they love the most. Look, here's the problem for Solomon. It's he didn't love God more than anything. You see it right at the beginning of chapter 11. Start our reading. Actually, chapter 10 is very good. It's Queen Bathsheba comes in and she sees all. I mean, you get a picture of what Solomon's life is like. Like he's following the Lord. There's blessing and abundance in his life. She's so moved. I believe he marries her, and it's crazy. It's just an amazing highlight in his life. And then it goes downhill from there. So verse 1 of chapter 11 says, "Now King Solomon loved many foreign women along with the daughter of Pharaoh." And so the problem with that is they weren't a woman of like-minded faith. And so God had warned Solomon and the people of Israel a lot about that. And then he didn't just love women, like he really loved women. So he had 700 wives, 300 concubines. And then it says it right there. His wives turned away his heart. Be careful what you love. It will turn your heart away from the Lord. And so it says when Solomon was old, his wives, again, turned away his heart after other gods. He did not follow the Lord wholly. And he did what was evil in the sight of God. And he went after Ashtoreth. This is the goddess of the Sidonians, sexual immorality and sex goddess, basically. Really depraved. And in fact, even Molech, in verse 7, which is the god that they used to sacrifice their kids to. And so verse 9 is so tragic. The Lord was angry with Solomon because his heart had turned away from the Lord. And so he tells him he's going to take the kingdom away from him. And it indeed will become a divided kingdom, just one generation after David. So if you have kids that stray from the Lord, look, you're not alone. This is life. And it's hard to read and it's hard to watch. And to our knowledge, the wisest man in the world never turned back in a way to the Lord. And so he reigned a long time, and after him came Rehoboam, his son. And now you're going to have to follow along in the Kings and the Chronicles, two lines, Judah and Israel. And God tells Jeroboam he's going to take over, and he waits his time. And then in chapter 12, we see Rehoboam does not have any inclination for the Lord. When your father loves other women and worships other gods, what do you expect to? I mean, again, not that Solomon can be blamed for Rehoboam not following, but he can be blamed for that. So, and the Lord was sovereignly in control of every step of the way, but he was true and faithful to David. And so it's hard for me to read the accounts of the kings and their kids. I know you might feel the same way, but let's today take time to pray for those of us. I don't have any kids, but let's just say plural us, of those of us who have children, and that God would give them a heart of wisdom, and that they would follow hard and long all of their lives after the Lord, and that God would bring back those who are not and convict them, and that he would keep our hearts soft and loving God more than anything. So what do you love today more than anything? Because be careful, what you love will guide the decisions that you make. I love you guys. Take care.